Manchester United, you cannot go into next season with your current striking options, Azikiwe and Brock Lesnar. It is impossible. This position can determine whether you finish in the top 10 or not. I'm not even joking. You cannot go into next season with two strikers that combined in 64 Premier League games, they had only 7 goals. 7 goals. An absolute disgrace. Brock Lesnar, 32 games, 4 goals. Azikiwe, 32 games in the Premier League, 3 goals. It is a catastrophe waiting to happen. It's impossible. Especially Hojlund. He has shown that he cannot deliver at the top level. And the good thing is that Fabrizio has reported that Manchester United are actively looking for a striker. It is a position they want to fill in. They want a striker. So that's very, very good news for Man United. Because this position going into the summer was like their most important position. They could have survived the right wing with Amad Diallo. I'm telling you 100%. The left wing, yes, was the priority somewhat, and they have gotten Cunha who can play there. Midfield, yes, they still need some signings like replace Ungrateful and all those kind of guys. Casamigos, he's aging now. Defense, they have made 1 or 2 good signings. But you see that striking position, it is of utmost importance. And in this video, I will tell you 3 strikers I think they can sign or they should sign. The third one actually is the one that they have been, linked with very, very well now is Ollie Watkins. Manchester United are interested in signing the 29-year-old striker. Very, very, very good striker. But why he's third on my list is because I'm not really keen on Ollie Watkins. I feel that there's still a little bit of a gamble there. He has never been a striker that scored a high amount of goals. His highest amount of goals, that was 2 seasons ago where he scored 22 or so about goals. But I don't see Ollie Watkins as a striker that can really, really, I don't know how to explain it. Anything will be better than Azikiwe and Hojlund currently. I'm telling you the truth. Anyone at all will be better than them. But why he's third on my list is because the top 2 are 2 strikers I actually believe, I truly believe can take them to the next level. Aston Villa are actually rejecting Manchester United move for Ollie Watkins. I don't know how much he will cost, but I don't think Watkins should cost more than £50 million because right now, he's going to be a stopgap. He's not going to be a striker that Manchester United is looking at him and saying, okay, in the next 5 years, you're going to be our main striker. No, he's 29 years old. Currently, he's not a world-class striker, but I do think he will elevate Manchester United jersey. And there's a big possibility that we'll see Ollie Watkins in his Man United home kit, or even the away kit. Where is that away kit? It's in the store, and I must show you. Away kit that you can now get from the Adidas Take Store by clicking on link in my bio. Go into our website where you can buy this new Inter Miami kit or any of the other new kits, Chelsea, Liverpool, any club at all. Or send us a message on WhatsApp with this phone number above. Delivery is worldwide, of course. So speaking back to Ollie Watkins, very, very, very good sign. He's a striker that can make things on his own. He can also assist. That season he was also top for assists. He was not a highest goal, but he was also highest assist. So that tells you that this is a striker that on his own, he can hustle his goal. When he's not scoring, he still contributes to the game. He still has his assists and stuff like that. Last season, I think his assists was even higher than his goals. That's to tell you the kind of striker you are getting. And I think back-to-back seasons, he has now had more than 10 assists. So he's a very, very good striker. I do think he will elevate the Manchester United level. And he's coming as a striker that he's coming to the team now. And he's going to perform now. You understand? So, my next suggestion for Manchester United is Alexander Isak. I know you're laughing, so I'm just joking. Manchester United currently don't have the finances to go for Alexander Isak. I mean, typically, if it was traditional Manchester United, when Alex Ferguson was in the club, Manchester United by now would have wrapped up Alexander Isak. If nobody say, condition don't make crayfish bend. For £150 million, they'll go and drop it for Alexander Isak. But Isak has already declared that he wants only Liverpool. Fabrizio has been reported again that Isak says he wants Liverpool and Liverpool alone. I don't think a player will hand in a transfer request without knowing that another club is ready to sign and pay for him. I don't think a player is that foolish to do that because he would basically leave himself stranded. So Alexander Isak could have been very, very good. Look, there's no club currently that Isak will go to that will not elevate their level. Whether Real Madrid, Barcelona, Liverpool, Chelsea, Arsenal, any club this boy goes to currently, he will elevate their level. And it has been so good for Manchester United, but unfortunately, they currently don't have the finances. a big option for Man United is Jackson. I don't know, I've not even mentioned Jackson. Nicholas Jackson has even said that the only way you come to Manchester United is if Chelsea does not want him. So you're telling Man United is a second, is a lie. Man United cannot be a second option. If you even want us, because Man United don't want you first. Man United don't want you. If you want Manchester United, you have to openly say that you're signing for them. I know that Man United is at a very bad state. They don't have Champions League football. In fact, they don't have European football to offer. But then, I mean, you cannot, treat like, and it's even Jackson. If you go and sign Jackson from Chelsea, that would be an absolute disgrace. Run from that deal. I don't know who is suggesting this rubbish deal. Who is suggesting Jackson to Chelsea, to Man United? You want to use stroke and keep Man United fans? Going back to the realistic signings, second place is Jean-Philippe Mateta. Hey, see, this guy, I'm telling you, he's a very, very good player. For Crystal Palace, last 2 seasons, I think he had 16 goals. And this season that just passed, he had about 14 goals. That is while playing for Crystal Palace. I think last season, he even had one bad injury. So he didn't play, as much as he would have. And he was not 100% most of the time. This guy is a striker. That's not only a striker. He has, playmaking skills as well. And also, one of his biggest attributes is his hold-up play. One of the reasons why I don't even believe Hojlund can make it at Man United is because that guy is not good at anything. He cannot pass. He doesn't have back-to-goal play, I don't see anything that Hojlund does that I'll say, that is one spectacular attribute. Azikiwe, on the other hand, he's good at playmaking. Azikiwe can actually dribble. Azikiwe is very good on the ball. So this guy, I can make an excuse for him that keep Azikiwe and let Hojlund go. Mateta is back to go play. He's a beast. He's better than many Premier Leagues, many strikers that have been signed to the Premier League this transfer window. I'm not even joking. That's how good he is when he comes back to go play. Playing for Crystal Palace, he still produced the stats. So you are getting a Premier League proven player that has done it at Crystal Palace. And at Manchester United, no matter how bad Man United is, the chances level, they will go up. You get better chances, you get better looks at goals. Cunha creating, Mbeumo creating. Cunha and Mbeumo, I think they are in top 10, having expected assists and all those kind of statistics. Mbeumo, I think he had over 10 assists, or he had higher assists last season. Cunha as well, very good at passing and stuff like that. You have Bruno Fernandes as well. The crosses will come in from the flanks. So I'm telling you, Mateta, aerially, he's one of the best in the Premier League as well. He's tall, he's big. Mateta should just be signed. He's 27 years old. He can give you 3 good years. If it even goes very well, while you are still looking for another striker, now you have Mateta already. I think Mateta will be better than signing somebody like a Benjamin Disco. Way better. Because Serhou is a gamble. You know what you are getting with Mateta. You know this guy has done it, been here in the Premier League and done it. And he will not cost you more than £50 million. I'm sure of that. Well, I'm not in the market. So who knows the market these days? Now that I'm saying £50 million, they can go and charge £70 million. I don't know what to do in the Premier League market these days. But because of his age, I do think that it will be a cheaper deal. So I think Jean-Philippe Mateta will be a good signing. And my first place signing will be Serhou Guirassy. Hi! See, the way I love this striker, especially when I use this guy in FC25, I love this guy, man. What a striker. I'm so surprised that there are not many clubs going for him. I know he's 29, yes, but then you can still get 2 or 3 good seasons. That's why I'm saying these signings I'm suggesting are like a stopgap signing. They are not okay. They are not the one that will lead Man United into the future. No. It's someone like Edinson Cavani, but even better than an Edinson Cavani because Cavani was way more advanced in his age. But Cavani is better than Zirkzee. Anything that Zirkzee has done, he was better than that at Manchester United. In fact, you can even argue that Igalo was better than Hojlund. I'm not even joking. So this one you are signing now is a stopgap signing. Guirassy, last season for Borussia Dortmund, he had 28 goals, I think, in all competitions or something like that. I've forgotten. In the Bundesliga, he had about 21 goals. In the Champions League, no, he had 38 goals in all competitions last season. In the Champions League, he had 13 goals. Go to the Club World Cup. He didn't stop there. He had about 5 goals in 4 games or 4 goals in 5 games. So this is a serious striker that has scored on all levels. You want to say he's a Bundesliga match and it's a lie. In the Champions League, he did it. You want to say, okay, he's just Europe, stuff like that. He went to the Club World Cup, played against intercontinental clubs. I think he scored against Madrid too. So any club he has faced, this boy has produced. He has scored against Madrid and Barcelona this season alone. Go back to the last 2 seasons when he was still at Stuttgart. In the Bundesliga, in 28 games, this guy scored 28 goals. So back-to-back 2 seasons, Serhou Guirassy has shown that he is a mature striker. Ready to go striker, ready-made striker. It's not this one, 2 years, project, stuff. No. When you are signing Serhou Guirassy, you have a striker that is coming to your club, ready-made. Forget all this nonsense Bundesliga merchant. The striker that tore the Premier League down at the age of 21, scattered everybody's record. He was 36 years old. He was 36. Firmino came from the Bundesliga, striker. He was world class at the point. Kevin De Bruyne came from the Bundesliga, left as arguably the greatest ever Premier League midfielder. There's many names there. Pacho that is in the PSG that won the quadruple, Bundesliga. Jude Bellingham, Bundesliga. Bundesliga players are everywhere. So forget all those league nonsense that people are saying. Serhou Guirassy, for me, is a striker that Man United should 100% go for. Right now, you just come to your club. Dortmund will sell him for a good price. Dortmund, 40 million, 50 million pounds. You get Serhou Guirassy. Guirassy comes into your club and to be like, cavemen have discovered fire. You will see a striker that's not just good at goal scoring. He also has the eye for a pass. He has some neat touches. So I'm telling you, please, go for Serhou Guirassy, Manchester United. So that while you sign him, maybe next summer transfer window or next 2, you go and sign some other good signing. Because I know that Man United were interested in signing Gyökeres, Ekitike as well. But currently, the 2 clubs that those 2 players went to are in a better state. So maybe in those next 2 years, you're in a better state where your project looks more attractive and the club as a whole looks more attractive and you have more funds at your disposal. So now you just get a stopgap and you don't go and sign a young striker for a big amount of money like Serhou, where now you have Serhou, you have Hojlund. Hojlund was a big money signing. It was not about 70 to 80 million pounds. They signed Hojlund. You have Isak as well. Many young strikers that don't know what they are doing. It's better that I'm telling you go for Guirassy now. And that would be a very, very good signing. So thank you so much if you have watched this video up to this point. I really, really appreciate you guys. We are so close to 30,000 subscribers. And we are doing 100K subscribers this year. If you have watched this video up to this point, make sure you just write "man" in the comment section. Let those that didn't finish the video with us be confused. But thank you guys so much for your support. And Adika's takes should actually be out. I should be going now, but I think I'm forgetting to say something. I don't know what I'm forgetting to say, but Man United, consider these 2 options, especially Guirassy and Mateta. The only thing Mateta has over Guirassy is that it's Premier League proven, but I do still think Guirassy is at a higher level. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and let's see who Manchester United get. Adika's takes is out. Peace out.